I would like to welcome all of us in our Lenten journey. Today we will be talking about second corporal work of mercy, which is give drink to the thirsty. And we know that the second corporal work of mercy is to give to the thirsty. And what are we talking here about? We might ask ourselves. Jesus said that the person who gives even a cup of cold water to another person because he is his disciple will not lose his reward. And this work, primary of mercy, is about this precious, life giving, life saving, and life sustaining resource that we receive from God, which is water. Without water, we know that we cannot live long. We need the water in our life. And before I will give us some practical advices, what during this Lenten season we can do about the water, what can we do with the water that we can share with. Let us talk for a second with how this water is abused in our world today. We know that the water is misused so badly nowadays. We see so much pollution around us. We see that there is a deliberate or careless use of this water, wasteful use of the water, letting water run into the storm sewers during the droughts. Or sometimes I saw this during the summertime when we have a drought in the Connecticut. How many people were using the water to uh, to put it on the grass in front of the houses. We know that in this way we were depriving this water of human beings and then the animals that they should receive it. We know that misuse of the water is also misappropriation of water, using water that should be used for human and animal consumption and for the growing of food is used for other purposes that they are not necessary. How can you and I, as a followers of Christ, practice this corporal work of mercy in our world today? Let us be mindful about the water, how we use this water at our homes. Do we waste this water? Or what we do when we are going to take the bath? Well, what are we going to do when we brush our teeth? What are we doing when we wash ourselves with the water? How much do we spend this water? It's very good questions that we have to ask ourselves today. But also, as a followers of Christ, we have to remember that we have to give the water to the thirsty. This is one of the things that Jesus is asking us. But also, we can go a little further with it. If we will see and we will know some of the poor families in our neighborhood, maybe it's good for us to, from time to time, to bring for them a case of a water, or sometimes maybe to bring for them this filtration system that is called like zero water, poor, or Brita, to the poor families that they are around us. We can give to the charity. We know that those charity organizations, they help out those countries that they are poor to help them to dig the wells that they can have the water on the daily basis, that they are deprived of it without it. At our parish this week, we will collect water bottles and long-term juices for Cheshire Community Food Pantry. This is very important that we bring this water and those long-term bottles of juice for those people who are less fortunate here in Cheshire. So I would like to thank you to all of us who will bring this water, who will share this water with those who are less fortunate. Thank you that you don't forget about them. Do we truly value and attempt to share this precious resource of water with those who are in need? When we do so, we know that we obey Christ and we imitate him, the one who gives the living water that flows within and gives eternal life. And practicing the work of mercy bring concrete fruits and graces in the lives of those who show mercy to others. Jesus himself said to us in the Gospel of Luke, "Give, and it will be given to you." Remember that practicing work of mercy is therefore the implementation of God's will in life. and at the same time, by giving to others, receiving what we need. The works of mercy can also be a way of making amends for our sins and offenses. Practicing the work of mercy is also the way to heaven, because by doing good, we become like Christ. So during this week, let us remember about those people who need the water, that we can be a good disciples of Christ, sharing with what we have, with this precious gift, a bottle of water, a glass of water, and our love as well.